our guys were really working hard. And they were trying to do it the right way. And that's the good news. Okay? Now, it was ironic when Coach Driscoll was talking yesterday when he mentioned adversity. Let me say this to you guys. You guys are all young guys, actually. I've been coaching for almost 60 years. I've coached for 40 years in college, and then I've been coaching camps and helping some high school teams and so forth. And so coaching has been basically my life. That's all I've done all my life, basically, is coach. And I think football, in particular, is the greatest game of them all. Well, the reason I'm saying this a little bit in making reference to Coach Driscoll, he was talking about adversity. And adversity is a big word. It's one of the things that we get from participating, let's say, in athletics. I've been with it all my life. 2 years ago, fellas, I came down with cancer. And when I came down with cancer, I had what they call melanoma, which normally speaking is outside as far as skin cancer and so forth. And when they diagnosed me at Mayo's, I had it inside, which is very dangerous. And the interesting thing about it is I asked the doctors, I said, well, how did I get this cancer inside? He said, you're one in a million that get melanoma cancer inside your body. And what I did is I had a tumor basically in my retina. And it was metastatic, and it had moved into my liver and very close to my pancreas, which is very dangerous. Well, the reason I'm saying this to you fellas is this. Two things gave me a chance to overcome. I've been lucky. Don't get me wrong. It's been a dramatic recovery. In fact, it's been amazing. The doctor told me, he said, I've never had a person recover from what you've had inside as far as your circumstances is concerned. But let me say this to you. When I had it, I started to get on the computer and study what would cause this type of cancer. And as a result, I found out that there's so many foods that got so many radicals in it, that it has an opportunity to destroy your immune system. And your immune system is the one that fights off those kinds of things. The radicals, infection, whatever the case may be. So what I did, and I don't know if I can do it again, but for 2 years, I never ate a piece of meat. Meat is a lot of radicals in meat. I ate chicken, fish, and vegetables for 2 single years. Now, the reason I bring this out to you young fellas is this. You know, football, and when we talk about the values of football and the qualities of football, sometimes we overlook basically what's involved in participation, let's say in athletics. And the two things that gave me a chance, was discipline, believe me, discipline and adversity. I knew I had to fight through it. Somehow, some way, I had to fight. And it's a hell, I'll say this, it's not, I'm not 9 months. So I went to work. I could have quit. And the reason that I say this to you guys, you don't have to be a first stringer, you don't have to be an all-star, you don't have to be a great player. But the things that you get out of participating in athletics is going to make you a stronger guy. I know that by being in athletics, coaching it, I have the ability to discipline myself to do the things that I had to do as far as trying to recover. And I fought through it because why? There was a lot of adversity as I was going through since a young man from 7th grade all the way up. And I'll tell you what I told the doctor. I said, you know what? Now it's time for me to stand up as a man and practice what I preach. He said, what do you mean, Father? I said, I'll tell you this. I have told thousands of guys that I've coached in my 40 years that there's adversity. And you've got to learn to fight through it. Now it's my turn to fight. And that's what gave me a chance. And I had the ability to discipline myself to do it. Because I finally found out through the computer, studying cancer, and what it took to try to have a chance. Hey, it took the discipline to do it the right way. And I'm going to tell you what now. You guys sit down. You guys sit down and go ahead and try and eat vegetables, fish, and chicken for 2 solid years. Never had any ice cream? Sweets? Sweets are terrible. Cancer lives on sweets. So consequently, what I'm saying to you young guys, and I thought it was worth the time for me to speak in this vein to you, you guys are lucky. You guys are, to me, the luckiest guys in the world. There's not a hell of a lot of frontiers left that gives you the opportunity to learn right and wrong, or to fight through, let's say, the adversity. You know, we can all do the things when they're good, or we're riding high. How in the hell do we respond when something happens to us? It's easy to get our head down and so forth, and that's hard. There's no question about it. But one thing, and particularly the game of football, what helps you is to fight through the situation. So what I'm trying to say also is you don't have to be a first stringer. You don't have to be the biggest and strongest and the fastest guy. Hey, what you're doing right now, participating, being a member of a football team, paying a price out on the football field, and doing the things that the coaches tell you to do. Believe me, they'll live with you for the rest of your life. And you're going to use them on your job. You're going to use them eventually with your family. You're going to use them with your friends. And possibly with your spiritual life. Believe me. So constantly, you're not wasting any time. You're building a foundation and an identity that's going to give you strength, as far as I'm concerned, in life and death. So, let me say this to you. As I look at this sheet, this is a sheet that I got out of my Michigan State notebook. It was way back in the 80s. And as you look at this sheet, things that take no ability. Again, we're talking about the individual, whether you're small, big, strong, whatever the case may be. Take a look at it. The toughness. Everybody can have some toughness. Hey, does anybody tell you that you can't give effort? Huh? Or you can't be a competitor? Or you can't have discipline between the difference between right and wrong? How about the responsibility about coming to practice? The responsibility of going to the weight room. The responsibility of listening to your coach. I'm not grading your ass on your athletic ability. These are things that we can all do. Every single one of them. And every single one of them, hey, believe me, and I'm not exaggerating, these are the things that are going to give you a chance through life. When you talk about knowledge, you talk about pride, you talk about commitment, you talk about determination, all those things. And I've told every squadron that I've ever coached in 58 years, these are the things that are valuable. These are the things that give us a chance to be a good person. It's easy to be an asshole. It ain't hard to be an ass. How do you be a good person? That's what I'm talking about. And I'm going to say something to every one of you. You've got to work at it every single day. Every single day, you've got to work at being a good person. And that's up to you. Not this guy helping this guy, whatever the case may be. Hey, every single guy has that opportunity and that privilege of being a good person. And that's what athletics is about. The winning and the losing, hey, that's there. But how do we gain the qualities of being a good guy, a good person, learning to fight through something, beating the adversity when things are down? Okay? And I finally, hey, first time in my life that I had something that I really had to fight my ass. And I still say this, by being a coach, by being an athlete, being in the game of sport, and particularly football, gave me the opportunity and the chance to make it. Not all of us can make it, don't get me wrong, but it gave me a chance. And if I didn't have that background and that training and the time that I put into it, I don't think maybe I couldn't have done it. Maybe I couldn't have done it. So keep that in mind, would you please? Keep it in mind. When something gets down a little bit, lift yourself up. There's always another day that'll be a better day. Okay? I want to wish you guys best of luck this fall. I hope you all make the playoffs. I want to thank Mike, Coach Baruti, all the coaches here. They work hard